front?
Yep.
Okay. So for a circle check, checking the front, we want to check the glass, make sure it's not cracked anywhere. We want to make sure that the windshield wipers are intact and they're not broken anywhere down. We want to make sure there's no body damage. So you want to check lower, any of the lights, make sure they're never broken. And then engine compartment. So you want to look at all of your fluids to make sure they're appropriate levels. You want to fill up your windshield wash if that's low, check your brake, your steering fluid. I'm not sure where all your fluids are, but you want to check your oil. So you pull that out, wipe it, and check it. You want to make sure all your wires are tight as well. Any belts that you can reach, you also want to just give them a tug to make sure they're tight. They can't like grab anything on your car. Yeah, so you just want to make sure all your fluids are topped up, everything is tight, and your batteries under here. We also want to make sure there's no buildup around the battery terminals. And then that is good. There. So close that. I think that's it for the front. Then going to the side, again, you want to make sure all of the glass is intact, so the mirrors, all the doors, you want to make sure all the doors open and close securely. And that, yeah, they open and close securely. You want to look at your tires, make sure the rim isn't damaged, the sidewall of the tire isn't damaged, that you have adequate tread on the tire and that they're filled up properly. You also want to look at your suspension. Make sure the suspension isn't broken anywhere that you can't see and that it's not sagging. And you want to make sure there's no body damage. I don't think I said that yet for this side. And I think that's it for that side. So coming around to the back, again, you'd want to make sure that they can open and close securely on both doors. You want to check that your license plate has a good sticker, that the glasses are intact. You also want to look at your exhaust. Make sure the exhaust, you can't see that it's broken anywhere, that it's hanging. And then again, just that there's no body damage anywhere on the vehicle. And then the right side, again, you want to make sure there's no body damage anywhere, that all of your glasses are intact, all of your doors open and close securely, the mirror is intact and not broken. Then you also again want to check the rim and the sidewall of each tire, that there's adequate tread, and that it's to pressure. You want to look again at your suspension to make sure that it's not broken or sagging. When you're driving, you also want to make sure that the suspension isn't making any weird noises or clunking or like moving too much or too little. Same thing with this tire, sidewall damage, rim damage, tread depth, suspension, all of that. So then you want to turn the vehicle on. I guess I can pretend to turn it on. You don't need to actually turn it on. So you'd want to turn it on. You'd have your partner inside. You want him to turn on one set of signal lights, check that that's working, other set of signal lights, check that that's working, high beams, fog lights, make sure that they're all in working order. You want to turn the wipers on, make sure that they actually work, test the horn to see if it works, and then going down the side, you want to make sure that all your scene lights and emergency lights are working, so you need to get your partner to turn those on as well. At the back, you want your partner to put the vehicle in reverse, check that both sets of reverse lights are working, brake lights are working. Then you also want to check your exhaust again, make sure that there's no weird smells, colors. And same thing on the right side as the left side. You want to make sure that your scene lights are working, your floodlights are working. And I think that is it for this section. So then on the inside, you want to go on that, and I'll go in front.
Like open the door on this side?
So on the inside, you want to make sure that your steering wheel has the proper amount of play in it. that your brake pedal isn't too soft and seems to be in working order. You also want to make sure that your parking brake will lock and unlock. I said wipers outside. You want to adjust your mirrors to make sure that they're properly placed. While you're up, you can check that you have your fire extinguisher in the front, because you have a fire extinguisher in the front and the back compartment. You want to make sure that all of your gauges are in working order. So you'd have the vehicle on, make sure that like all the gauges have moved. And you want to check that your heating and cooling is working in the front and the back. So you'd want to turn both of those on to make sure that they are good. And I think that's it. I said horn outside. Okay. And then in the back, obviously we don't have the passenger door, but you would go into the door that is behind your passenger door and make sure that you have your road flares and your fire extinguisher and also a pry bar in your axe. And you want to make sure that your oxygen has been turned off and that it's still properly secured in place, both D tanks and M tank. Or D tanks, yeah, and M tank. I said that properly. Oh, and I forgot to mention, when you're checking the left side, you want to make sure that you have your sticker on the driver's window, your certification sticker. So you want that sticker and your license plate sticker to be both valid. I think that's it.